All right, everyone, we're back with another video. Me and Troy here. Hay season is coming upon us pretty quick. Our fields are looking really green and thick, and it's taking off. So we're getting our equipment ready. Today we're working on this hay conditioner here. It's a new idea, 5209. We've had it a couple of years. It's been a really good machine. So we're just going through checking maintenance and probably going to be changing some of the blades out on it down here. This is something that we usually have to do all year, or every year. Every year we usually have to change some blades, or they break or crack. So they get used pretty good. They get tore up. Right now we're taking some hydraulic hose off because it looks bad. Probably bad. Yep, that looks pretty rough.
Yeah, it could blow out. I'd rather it be fixed than blow out in the middle of cutting. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why we're replacing it.
So this is what this one looks like. Obviously, it looks pretty bad. And let's show you what the other one looks like. Like new, obviously. So, very important. We don't want to be in the middle of 40 acres of cutting and all of a sudden this blows and not even have an extra one on hand. So usually it's important to have some extra hoses on hand. But we'll get this one replaced sometime. Right now we're just going to take it off and get it ready to go to town and make another one. Alright, so right now I'm taking this new skid out of the package. We're replacing some of the skids because they're thin, they're broke, or they wore a hole in them. So I'm going to take this out of the package and show y'all what it looks like. So here's the skid, 2 bolts here, and it bolts up under it just like this under the blade carrier on the bottom. So here's the shoe.
The broken shoe.
It's broke. The 2 bolts go in the back here, and then it just sits on the very bottom.
Well, it hooks in the front.
Hooks in the front. Troy's removing the bolt. And then it just falls right off like that.
To dig his front out right here, just debris in it before the other one broke.
And then there's the other new one, and then we put 2 more down there that just need to be replaced. And eventually they'll just pop off. Gotta work at it a little.
Probably gonna have to get the jack on it. Can you see the hole?
Yeah.
If you can line, can you help push up on the plate maybe?
I think so. You're not hitting it.
Probably going ahead.
Here, how about you push since you can both hands? Can you push right here in the back?
Start?
I think so. Yeah. No, it didn't. It's like it's too far back a little.
Probably is.
All right, give me a push. Oh no, hold on. It's not lined up. Okay. All right, now push it. Push it. Push, push, push. No, it's still not lined up.
I'm going to get jack.
It's like at an angle a little bit.
Go ahead and let's get the jack right here.
Right here.
Just hold it.
20 minutes later.
Well, I gotta have that on You're gonna have to jack her up.
Okay.
Don't lose
Well, here. Is it where it needs to be?
Yeah. So she
6 hours later.
maybe. Hold a second. Hold right there.
No, the shoe is slid too far to the right. All right, wait. All right, just a little more to the right. All right, whoa. I think that's it. Is it screwing in?
Feels kind of like it's trying to.
Hand me that pick you had so I can see if I can line it up. Okay, so here's the last shoe where we have the jack here to put pressure on it to try to hold it up, and the 2 bolts in the back.
Where's the hammer?
Go in the back here, and then the lip goes towards the front, towards the front of it.
What's your phone?
We're having a little trouble lining it up for some reason.
Where's my little screwdriver? Here too. Jack it up a smidge. All right. Okay. Hey, jack it. Get the other bolt in. Looks like it's gonna go.
Alright.
I think we're just gonna sharpen these blades because they look like they're in pretty good shape.
Yep. So we got several shoes replaced on the bottom, and sharpening blades is next.
Should have hooked it up and spun it, and it would still spin for a lot freer. This blade here is a little bent. I'm in the hammer. A little bit, not much, but. It don't take much.
So why don't you tell everybody why you're putting vice grips on the blades?
Well, we do this to keep the blade from pivoting around so that you can grind it, you know, sharpen it.
Yeah.
As you can.
Why is it important to keep the blade sharp?
Well, so you can get a good clean cut. So you don't rip the hay or the grass out of the ground. And it also keeps from bogging the machine down, the cut cleaner. So it all plays a factor. Probably should have pressure wash this thing. We're probably going to end up, we'll hook the PTO up and spin this thing in a minute. This one's been flipped. You see how it's wore down this side? I must have flipped this one last year, but it's still got a good edge. First cutting is always hard on these blades. So we have this little cutter. Need to probably sometime we need to take these off and check all the. These have grease in them underneath these turtles or blade carriers in the gearboxes here, and they need to be serviced sometime. We got to pull this gearbox apart on this turtle cutter, and we're having to clean real good. We don't want contaminants to get in our gearbox. And we've got a lot of play. We need to see about taking the slack up. And there should be shims. There's shims in here. We just have to take a shim out. Play, a lot of play in this, and it's hitting, of course, but I mean, these gearboxes take a special grease. And a pain in the butt to get off. Special grease that has to go in these. You can't just use any grease. See, that's another thing. They don't tell you this shit on the. They don't tell you this on YouTube. No one tells you. If you don't know, then your stuff gets tore up. I need you to.
What kind of grease is it?
It's a EP-O grease gearbox. You know, I got it from Agri-Parts, but it's called extreme. EP means extreme pressure. I guess 0 is the weight, but you see that it's just a like Vaseline looking stuff. But I mean, it don't seem to be as thick to me. But there's another two. Can you go and get the other two for me? It's in there. You know, oh, did I bring it out here?
All right, here's the grease. Which one? I bet you all these need to be repacked. Let me show you this also. There's a place where you fill it up to right here, not up here. See how it breaks off right there on that line? That's where it goes to. You basically cover the shaft here. And you see, and ask yourself, where did the grease go? I don't know.
Guess it just got used up. It don't leak it, but you can't fill it all the way up because you got to have room for the gears and stuff, and have room for it to breathe and whatnot. But we need to do all of these eventually. I've done 3 or 4 of them already. This may be one I've done, but I don't know. But what we're doing, I took out, it's got 3 shims in it, we took out 2 to get the clearance back on this gear. I'll put that lid on. And this is not cheap either. It's hope it's enough. It's got to be more than what was in there. All right, over there on the bed of the truck is 4 bolts in the bag right there. New bolt. What we're gonna do is we set these. See this one here, it's actually, see the plates in it? It needs to be done too. That one's not as bad. See how it's not as bad, but this has got away. So we got, make sure we turn this one. So when the turtle goes on, it goes on this way. See how this one faces that way and these go that way? So yeah, anyway, make sure when we put it down that it's, but before I put it down, I gotta line up the hoe. I thought I had new washers, but drop it down. That should be. Don't you think it looks? See how that's square? I need a 10 millimeter. I think it's a 10 millimeter socket. Oh, I can use a stringer.
10 millimeter socket.
Yeah, 10 millimeter socket. Now, the original bolts that come out, they might have been 10 millimeter. They should have been. These are supposed to be original bolts, you know, but they seem like they was a different type. I mean, some of them kind of wore down. And what I done, I kept pulling this out, and checking it. See how it's a little tighter now? So, not as tight. If it's too tight, once I get it all the way down, I might have to pull it back out. But hopefully not. Now, the reason why I'm changing these is because the heads on them are worn down. They're very hard to get out. But I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to just throw them over. We'll put them in our box over there just in case we need them. Probably won't never use them. But too tight, Alex, so I had to put a shim back in it. I take it back. This is probably one I haven't done. Because if I'd done it, I would have put new bolts in it. Turtle. This would be a good time to change the blades if they needed it, but these are still pretty good shape. This it goes on like this. But you got a little bit slop in this right here too, but you know, this is your cap. Big nut is another thing. It's an 1.1 socket. It's still got some play, but it ought to be a lot better than what it was. I could have took all the shims out. I think we ought to try. Can you see if I've got another set of them bolts, them 4 bolts in a pack in that box right there? If so, we might need to change these. Let me see, it may already have the new. Yeah, I think these have been changed. This has been took out before. I think those are the new bolts. Kind of dusty, ain't it?
Yeah.
Jesus fire. Yeah, see these bolts here? See how newish they look? So these, I've actually had this one apart before and I replaced them. Main thing is if we can get them out without a problem, we should be all right. See, that don't feel right. Don't feel right.
Why are those always so hard to get off?
Yeah, just the, I guess the life that they're under. These bolt heads, see that's a 9mm. See how it fits right on her better? I don't know why. And they're under a lot of pressure. Better tap it down. If you don't, you risk stripping the bolt. Once you break them loose, you're good. They'll go so you don't strip them. My leg's just trying to go to sleep. That's good. That one didn't even have a washer. I guess I must have didn't have any. What I do is I put the nut back on it. I'll hit it side to side. And then it'll come out of there. Just like that. Alright, look at that. No grease. Here's shims. This one had two, looks like. We're gonna leave one. I don't know what they measure, but it's, oh Lord, that was a great one. Wouldn't surprise me if all these don't need to be done. Is that somebody?
It's Lee.
You know, this machine is under a lot of pressure, you know, when it's being used. Just a little bit more in there. It looks good, so all right. I'll use a bolt to kind of make sure my shim is right. Looks about right. Looks good. So we still got play, but not as much. So I'd rather have a little play and not and too tight, because the dew will burn it up. So I'm sure that I don't know what the factory setting should be, but as long as we're not getting it too tight, it should be fine. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Did you see him go down the road or something?
No, I honestly think he just turned the strip and moved it, maybe.
And these, I know they have a torque setting, but we're just gonna go good tight. Clicker. 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 Does that sound okay?
Sound about right?
Okay. Is any of those other turtles in bad shape?
I don't think so. I don't think they're ever near as bad as these.
This one here, I got it all for 2. We just got enough slop in it, it should be fine.
Did you get all the blades sharpened?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all been sharpened. Alright. See that one? I think that's it on this, on them 2 right there. Make sure it's locked on there good. Well, we're greasing it up. And on the rollers, you've got 4 grease zerks. You got 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. Then we got the grease fitting here for the lift, a part of the lift. Then we grease the rear axle. And on the other side, of course, we have the other 2 for the roller. And then you got 2 for your slip joints on your U joints, your drive shafts here in the back, and you got 4 more grease zerks on your U joints, on your universal joints here, on your yoke, you know, your drives. We're getting ready to check the gear oil in it, and then of course we have the grease zerks on our PTO shaft here. We've got a grease, and we've got, that's about it. It doesn't have a whole lot of grease zerks, the grease fittings, which actually I think we missed one, but we'll get it.
All right.
Trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you.